morning, Mendon 3rd Ward. Welcome to Sunday school class. This is the third Sunday school class we've done since quarantine. We want you to know we are still thinking of you, still praying for you that you'll have the peace and hope and strength that you need in your life. Speaking of strength, I have been pondering that word a bit. We've been reading in Mosiah, and in chapter 9, there are some verses that talk about strength. I'm going to read verse 17 and 18. It says, "Yea, in the strength of the Lord did we go forth to battle against the Lamanites, for I and my people did cry mightily to the Lord, that he would deliver us out of the hands of our enemies. For we were awakened to remembrance of the deliverance of our fathers. And God did hear our cries, and did answer our prayers, and we did go forth in his might." And those scriptures go on to talk about the success that those people had when they went forth in the strength of the Lord. It has caused me to ponder on the times that the Lord has given me strength. I thought of this book. This is my miracle journal, and it is filled every page with miracles that have come to me. And just like these people cannot deny that the Lord was there for them, I cannot deny it. Jesus truly is a God of miracles, and I invite you to ponder about the miracles that have happened in your life, to ponder about the miracles that are happening, and to pray for the miracles and the strength that you need in the times to come.
Hey, thanks for that, Amy. We're going to try and keep this quick because we got kids screaming in the background, but they're okay. They're fine. So background on what Amy was talking about, right? The people of King Zenith have been surrounded by their enemies, and now they find themselves just having to trust in the Lord. Otherwise, they're going to get wiped out. Fortunately, they do, but let's kind of zoom back and see, how did they get into this pickle in the first place? Why are they totally surrounded by Lamanites? And as you know, it kind of started back when in King Mosiah, the first one, he was told by God to leave the land of Nephi, where they had been for a long time, and go up north. And they found the people of Zarahemla, right? But then the very next generation, in King Benjamin's time, there's a huge group of people, Zenith among them, who wanted to go back and get the land of their inheritance. And Zenith later acknowledges that he was a bit overzealous in this desire, because what it caused is it caused this whole group of people to leave the safety and security of being where God had asked them to be, being with the prophet, King Benjamin, right? They all missed out on King Benjamin's address because they had gone somewhere else, because they had a different desire than what the Lord had desired for them. And it caused me to think, what things are we overzealous about in our lives and maybe don't recognize it at first? It's super easy to see this in other people's lives, right? They're overzealous in their career and their hobbies, or the things that eventually, pull them away from being at church on Sunday, or being temple worthy, or being with their families. It's a lot harder to look at your own life, I've found, as I've tried to look at mine and think, am I overzealous in things? It's a great question to ask your spouse, maybe. They probably see it better than you do. Even just yesterday, I found myself wanting to get a lot of stuff done in the yard, but it came at the expense of spending time with my kids that I, don't see as much because I have to work a lot throughout the week, right? So it's easy to just say, oh, this is a good thing, let's go get it done. Or, oh, I love this Netflix series I'm way into. Like, yeah, it's getting a little past where my standards usually are, but I really like it, What are we overzealous in, that we could step back and think, where does the Lord want me to be, or who does the Lord want me to become? And I'm busy doing this or becoming this over here. So I invite you to consider that, especially with your spouse. It's been good for Amy and I to talk about it. I'm grateful for the teachings of the Book of Mormon and how they can help us change. I say that in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen. If you guys have any thoughts or comments you want to share, things you learned from this section, we'd love to hear it in the comment section below, right? Or you can just send an email out to everybody in response to this. It'd be great to hear from you guys. Love you. Take care.